Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a very special live of Citrico Central.
Hello.
I'm George, the Disney Italiano, your host with the most, along with Abby.
Hey guys.
How's it going? And yeah, when we say a very special live, it really is. But as you guys can probably tell from the thumbnail, the description, our post on Instagram, we have a big announcement to make regarding the channel and the future of it and the direction it's going. But we're gonna wait till some more of our friends come in to join in the party because we just don't want to just say it right away. We want to build up the anticipation here a little bit. That's just how it goes. So let's see. We have Mr. Orange Grove 55 in the house. Welcome in, bro. We
Hello.
have SD Drawings. Welcome in. We have Johnny Ace. Welcome in. Big announcement time. Absolutely. Let's see. We have Mr. Sean Williams. Give us the tea. And we have the lovely Mademoiselle joining us this evening. So definitely, I'm so glad you guys are hyped up to hear this announcement. And of course, what was funny? OG says this. Yes, the rumors are true. I'm pregnant, which he's saying he's pregnant. But what was actually funny
Yay,
was because
congratulations.
probably when the little bambino pops out, he has his hair just like whew, like man, that hurt coming out.
Exactly.
But in any case, which was funny because when we made the initial announcement, like Abby said to us, "Wait, you did say it was for the channel, right?" And I said, "Yeah, it was for the channel." And I was like, and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, oh, like that's why. Big announcement. Like, could it be a little Italiano? Like, no. So if everybody thinks that that's the announcement, I can rest assure you, it is not. But yeah, so in any case, yeah, I know it seems like we're beating around the bush a little bit because, as I said, we're just trying to wait till some more people can come in because, again, this is a live, so we want to bask in the glory of letting you guys just wait it out and just drive you absolutely nuts.
Yes.
But what we could actually do too is because actually seeing we got a little bit of people in here watching on the chat and also just watching. So what I actually could do too is, and like maybe throughout the live, like we can make the announcement and then maybe like periodically, like once we see like more people coming in, we could say, oh yeah, by the way, just for everyone that's coming in, here it is. But we're not going to do that right now. Again, I'm going to torture you guys a little bit here. But before we do get into the announcements, does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? And the question cannot be, tell us the announcement.
Exactly.
It is going to come, but do you guys have any other questions that's on your mind? And don't try to like reverse like psychology kind of thing to get us to spill the beans here. So if you guys have any other questions before we get to the big announcement, we greatly appreciate it. But I will say this, just with the channel in general, we have a lot of stuff on the horizon. We just released a video that we did, Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit,
Yes.
Down at DCA. It is for members, and I believe it should be dropping, I believe, tomorrow for everybody else. And we will be doing more of those. We're going to do the one in Disneyland and possibly the one in downtown Disney. Because that was a lot of fun. And honestly, it's a little bit more challenging than you would think. But I don't want to give any spoilers. You guys check out the video and see for yourself how we did.
Yes.
It was quite interesting. It was quite interesting editing that video too. I thought, oh, this is going to be a walk in the park. Like I wouldn't have to like edit anything.
Yeah, it was a walk in the park.
It really was a walk in the park. We got some
Like
cardio
the whole
in.
damn park.
Yeah. So Mademoiselle asks, how long did it take you to complete the pumpkin search? I would say about 2 hours, almost 2 hours. And yeah, there was just a lot of back and forth walking around. And I think I edited it down to almost 45 minutes of a 2-hour process. So yeah. Now, again, it may be a little bit different with Disneyland and Downtown. I guarantee you Downtown Disney is going to be, that's going to be an interesting one to say the least. But so yeah, so we have that coming up. We have LA Comic-Con coming up.
That's this weekend.
Yes. So there's going to be a lot of interesting news, especially because Theme Park Wizard will be there. And he was telling me that, you know, there may be dropping some Universal news for the panel they're having on Saturday. So that's going to be very interesting. And again, we will be covering it here. And then hopefully, in time, we're going to be doing a lot more in-park stuff for members of the channel. You'll be getting a lot more member exclusive content. We're going to be doing more stuff just for the generalized content. We're going to be doing more dining reviews. We haven't done those in a while, but we will be getting back into that. Also, a lot of and we got Giant Peter show in the house. OG, who's the baddie? And then we're also do have people order whatever they order, we have the wait staff order for us. Yeah, we're going to get back into all that good stuff. We are continuing with out of theater review and reactions. That'll be members only. Possibly there may be some that may go public. Like, for instance, I was thinking about doing the Tron one public. Possibly, I might. But yeah, in any case, there's a lot more going on. Then we're going to have our big trip in March, potentially D23. Crossing fingers, we get tickets. We'll definitely have to wait and see. And Sean Williams says, give us small announcement to warm us up for the big one. So let's see. So small announcements. Yeah, I think what we're saying now, I think that's pretty much as far as for small announcements
we
go.
are doing
three. Yeah. So yeah, we are doing we're doing the triple threat. We're doing Not Scary Farm, Fright Fest, and another dose of HHN, which we still have to complete because we didn't get to do Terrifier, we didn't get to do Jason, we didn't get to do Scarecrow, and we didn't get to do, what was the fourth one we didn't do? Monstros. So we still have to do those. As you can tell by Abby's face, she's not really looking forward to it. Mr. Tech Bear, welcome in. So glad that you're able to join us today. I know you had plans, but so glad you were able to join us. The announcement is the warning of what might happen if George doesn't get D23 tickets.
Ooh. That is one of those storm watches and earthquake announcements.
Yes. If you guys feel a disturbance in the force, and if you happen to feel some trembles,
when they would do those emergency sirens.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Don't fret. It's not an earthquake. It's not an aftershock. It's me losing my mind. So just know. Let's see. Giant Peter Show says the public needs to know about Aries. Okay, I'll definitely consider that I think that's a big one. I know
when we are doing live, or we are going to do for public, we're going to watch.
What we were going to watch? Oh, the what is it? I don't even know what it's called.
The BTS concert.
Yeah, the BTS concert. I bet. I mean, did it have a title, or is it just is it just called the BTS?
Well, we're watching one of the BTS concerts in theaters.
Okay.
We're not watching
Okay, so that's
when
okay.
they come out. Yet.
So we have Pete McDevitt show in the house. Welcome in, Mr. Pete McDevitt. So glad to see you. I already have every weekend until the end of November booked. That's basically us. Like every time that I try to book something, I have to go through her because she like literally has like everything like scheduled because I'm just so quick to say, oh yeah, we'll do that this day. We'll do that this day. And then I double book something and it's like, oh my gosh, it's like, and then of course, Mademoiselle confirms, BTS.
Yes.
Said George is becoming Army. Did you do your homework, George? A little bit. I'm still not fully there yet. I'll get there.
Well, we're gonna do that video soon. The dance one.
Let's see, Mr. Tech Bear. It's 7:42, and I'm on my 8th treat trail. I'm gonna be chocolate wasted, and
Yes.
So you're moving right along those treat trails, Mr. Tech Bear.
Yes. Oogie Boogie was so fun. I wish we were doing that.
Yeah, she wished we were doing that one again. She's like, oh man, we're doing everything else.
I don't get how you're going to HHM 3 times and that one only once.
So I think we have about like a good enough people here. I think it's time. Let's kick it off a little bit. I was going to save it for the very end, but since we're doing a kind of a later live, I don't know how long you guys are going to be able to hang in there. So I want to make sure you guys, especially you guys came in early and you're all hyped up. So I don't want to drag it out like too long. I was thinking about it, but then the more that I keep on going, I'm like, I don't know.
We gotta be actually the D23 event, not Destination D, where there's nothing announced.
For what?
No, like today's live. They want.
Oh, you guys want
versus
there we go. That's
event.
A great analogy. I didn't catch it. Yeah, you guys want D23, the Ultimate Fan event. You don't want Destination D23, where it's like we're hyping you up, and then it's like, yeah. Like I think like Destination D23, that would be like, oh, we got a huge announcement, and it's like, yep, we just bought a new case of soda. Like, no, that's definitely not what you guys want. So OG55, George, you gonna blue sky this thing? Oh gosh. But also OG was saying that HHN is better.
Sure. It is more terrifying this year than last year.
Of course, that's why they have Terrifier. Terrifier's
they chose pretty good IP to put in their
I think this year it was like the strongest IP I think that they ever.
Because man.
And we got Tommy Toon in the house. Yo, what's up, George and Abby? What's up, Tommy? Always glad to see you, bro. Yeah, so I think if Universal goes that route with adding a lot of IP, I think that would like work to their favor because it really shows. And yeah, OG says congrats to Tommy on 6,000 subs. Absolutely, yes, Tommy. That is a huge milestone for you, and keep up the good work, bro. I know you work hard for it, so you do you. As they always say, you do you, boo. And then Sean, anticipation. Okay. Oh yeah, so Giant Peter, I just got churros. Yeah,
that's not a great announcement.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Johnny is. He's going to tomorrow, and churros are back. Oh, that's great. So, yeah. So, okay.
Go.
Okay. I'm just playing with you guys. Okay. So. To kind of let you guys know, as I said, we kind of gave you an idea of like the direction we are going with the channel. Again, a lot more content's coming out, but there is a reason, and actually you can't see, but Abby is wearing her Citrico Central shirt, and she is wearing it one last time. And what that actually means is that we have decided to rebrand the channel. It is no longer going to be called Citrico Central. It is no longer going to have my iconic sexy self shirtless toasting you guys. Although if you guys would like stickers or keychains, let us know because we got a lot of them. They'll be limited edition because, but in any case, we wanted something that was more of us. I feel like, we were going in the direction like of me starting off the channel, especially coming off of like me, being part of Orange Grove 55, which again, shout out to my bro for, allowing me to have a platform on his channel and to have a voice and talk and speak, and basically him putting up with me. Cause I know like you have to have like some gusto to handle this Italiano.
Yes, you do.
So I wanted to initially branch out on my own, but I didn't want, him to feel, that I was like, leaving, the channel or, betraying him in that sense. So I wanted to kind of pay tribute to just kind of go to that, orange citrus kind of connection. And I wanted to still do something in Italian, but the word citrus in Italian, no one would ever understand it. So it was actually Mr. Webba that actually kind of helped with the channel name. Like, why don't you just kind of go a little bit more, go more Spanish with it, so for citrus, Citrico, and Citrico Central, so, and that was the route I took, and it worked out for the amount of time that it did. Now that the channel is growing at a rapid pace, which I'm so happy and glad that it is, that I just feel that it's time to kind of like spread my wings and fly and kind of rebrand it so it's more of me. And you guys still will see me on Orange Grove 55. I'm still a big part of his channel and what have you. So we're still going to do a lot of collabos and everything, but specifically for this channel, we are rebranding it again to fit me, but also to fit Abby. And a huge shout out to Mademoiselle, because when we broke the news to her that we were going in a different direction with the channel, she worked tirelessly to come up with a channel name, because Lord knows we couldn't come up with one. We tried it. We wanted something cute. We wanted something bouncy. We wanted something snappy. We wanted something that would fit us, that it doesn't necessarily mean like it has to do like with theme parks, or entertainment, but just, again, something that just speaks to us. And she ran us by an idea, and I absolutely fell in love with the title. I didn't even have to I didn't hesitate at all to say, you know what? We don't have to think anymore. This is the title. And so rather than just tell you guys what the channel name is, rather than just try to describe to you. Now, again, it may be a little bit lost in translation, but once we explain to you what it is, you'll get it. So, so rather than rather than just like tell you guys, what it is, we're going to show you. So I actually worked on a new logo for the channel, and I tied it into Mademoiselle's idea for the title. So without further ado, you guys are going to get the first peek at the new logo. Da-da-da-da. And it is called, you going to say it with me?
Yes.
Okay. It is called Hello Gelato. And basically, it is a combination of both of our cultures. Abby's Filipina, I'm Italiano. And basically, we put two desserts that represent, for the Filipino culture, it's halo halo. And of course, for the Italian culture, it's gelato. And of course, you have the little Italian flag colors and symbol below us. And then, of course, you have me and Abby doing what we absolutely love doing in theme parks, We love eating. And I decided to pick two of what we like to snack on in the parks. Abby loves the cozy cone soft serve ice cream, more so the chocolate vanilla swirl. So I had to add that in there. And of course, with me, I know this is the unpopular opinion to everybody, but I love the turkey legs. Call me crazy. I like the turkey legs. My stomach doesn't like it afterwards, but I enjoy it, So I had to throw in the turkey leg. And of course, you can kind of see us in, the backdrop is, in an amusement park, theme park space. You have like the top part of the carousel, you have the Ferris wheel, and you have a roller coaster. And again, this is just more us. And of course, I had to throw on a Hawaiian shirt, and I had to have it a little bit unbuttoned. You could kind of see, if you guys zoom it in, you can see my little chest hair there. But yeah, this is going to be the new channel logo moving forward. And so if you guys actually see up at the top right hand corner, you see Citrico Central. It is now officially Halo Gelato. But I definitely want to get to the comments here, because I want to see you guys, how your reaction is. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna leave this up for a little bit, just so you guys can get like a full gist of it. Let's see. Where are we here? Let's see, coming down here. And so we got, let's see, Mademoiselle with the hearts. OG 55, the art is perfect. We got Candy Camper in the house. This is great and very cute. Thank you so much. Yeah, we wanted something a little bit more like us, with like the personality and everything. Plus, it also would work really well with merch. I kind of have, here's the thing, I'm confident within myself, but it's kind of hard for me to hand out keychains and stickers, especially to couples. And I'm handing in a
theme park, no less.
In a theme park, and I'm handing out keychains and stickers of me shirtless, toasting, especially to I'm handing it to the women, and their guy is standing right there. It just doesn't correlate right. But let's see, Tommy Toon, so dope. Let's see, because these two are sweet. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's see, we got, let me scroll down here. Come on. Work for me. Yep, Mr. Tech Bear. Let's see. Candy Camper, we never shared our turkey leg. No, we didn't share a turkey leg, because you got to come back out, because I couldn't even find you. You were.
Oh.
It was like, what the hell? You're like Speedy Gonzalez. You're like Andre. It was so funny because, and I get it too, because I know Candid doesn't get to go to the parks that often. So, he definitely wants to, utilize and everything. But I just have to tell this story that it was interesting because I never did the parks with him. So it was really funny. We were having lunch at Tiana's, and he comes up to me and he says, do you want to go on Indy? And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I want to go on Indy. Like, I didn't do anything with you all day. Like, that would be awesome. I want to go on Indy. So I turned to Abby. I said, you want to go on Indy? Everyone's going on Indy. And she was like, yeah. I turn around and he's gone. He's like already heading in the line. I'm like, hold up. Like, wait a minute. But all in all, we did get to ride Indy. We did get to ride with him and Tones Poppy on Goofy's Sky School, which that was like on my bucket list. I definitely want to do the parks with them again. They were so fun. Just the whole weekend. The whole weekend was phenomenal. It was a perfect birthday, and everything just worked out, really well. I absolutely love it. Let's see. I would buy a shirtless shirt of you. Well, okay, so maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll have some merch. It won't say like Citrico Central, but maybe maybe I'll throw in a shirtless photo of me if you buy it. Maybe. Who knows? Let's see. That's so awesome. Totally fits you both. Congrats to you both. Thank you,
Thank you.
Sean. Awesome. Tommy Toon, we need stickers now. Yes, don't you guys worry. There is going to be merch on the way. We have some cool ideas, but that we're not going to disclose yet. Once we get all that together, that'll be another future announcement for merch because we have some really cool ideas. And we got Lucas and Disney in the house. Welcome in, Lucas. Let's see, Johnny Ace. I mean, who could resist the Italiano chest hair in art form? I mean, yeah, I was thinking the same thing too, Johnny. Like that, like, come on. Like, I was like the original concept had just me like in a black t-shirt. I'm like, but that's not like, I mean, come on. Like that's it's not a driving force here. So I put myself in a Hawaiian shirt, sported off a little bit of Italian chest hair, always well in the world of the Italiano. And we got Maybe in the house. Thank you for coming in, Maybe. And I'm assuming based on the awe, I think she caught the new logo. Yeah. Let's see. Candid. Let's see. Very true. I did like 17 miles that day. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I was like, man, he does not. He is fast. Because he's so tall. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, running. I'm like, vertically challenged. Come on, dude.
That's great. I see Giant Peter Adventures. The Filipino way of saying hollow is kind of close to the American accent English version of hello. Hello? I'm less lost in translation for that, Peter. You might have to explain that one to me. But I do get in a way what you're saying because that is kind of like the tagline we were going to have, like hollow gelato. It's like that, like the hello kind of thing. Yeah. So, I will miss shirtless George with the drink. I appreciate that. As I said, actually OG says it too. Here's the thing. I'm still going to keep the photos. Like it's still like saved in my phone because I have many different like art styles of like me holding the drink. So, I mean, technically I still can use that for merch purposes. Like if you guys would like that on a shirt, or you guys want it in a thing. As I said, we have a whole bunch of keychains and stickers. So, which, oh, by the way, Peter, and I know Jacob isn't here. We do have both of you guys winnings. We are going to get that out to you this week. If you would like, I'll throw in a sticker and a keychain for you for the original Citrico Central. So you have a little bit of the Italiano toasting you. So I'll definitely throw that in there for you. Yeah, so Candace says, yeah, sorry, I am all gas. And then OG says, the drinks at Lamplight were great. Yeah, I do. I had to get my triple open ocean, which apparently out here, they just don't do things in threes. You can't split a check into three, and apparently you can't have a third drink. Because it's like, I mean, like,
oh man, you should have seen the tantrum he was
having.
Oh
man, I was pissed. Like, he
was not even like pouty, Mr. Pouty Face. He was like mad. He's like,
did you get
what
a picture? Did you get a picture? Oh man, that would have been awesome.
I was too scared to get a picture.
She was afraid she was afraid the phone was going to combust.
I was like, run. What did you just tell him? No.
Because it was like, we can only do 2. And I'm like, I've had more than 2 drinks here before. I'm like, and I get it in a sense, like they don't want sloppy drunks. I get it. They don't know. She did offer the third one to me once she knew that I could handle 2. But I'm like, girl, it's my birthday. Like, you're gonna deny me? Like,
yeah, he was like total like birthday princessing it, man. He was mad.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Like OG was trying to like calm him down. We'll get a drink somewhere else. Don't worry.
And I was like, I want my third open ocean. That's great.
You did like the whole "it's my party, and I'll cry if I want to" kind of thing. Like, No.
See,
There goes her tip.
there goes it. Oh yeah, that's right. Maybe I'll come to you in a second. I was so pissed. I was like,
Deducting tip.
I'm deducting tip. Like no one denies me a drink on my birthday, and I'm like, and Abby, OG, Mr. Webber, they were like, but dude, it's not her fault. Like I don't give a shit. Like.
I was like, poor girl. Oh my god.
I'm like, but and then she brought then to be fair, she brought me the third drink.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay,
Okay.
tip reinstated. I'm sorry, like it's my birthday. Like
Mhm.
no, like it's a day all about me.
Mhm.
Like I have an invisible crown on my head. Like they should have rolled out the red carpet, stopped popping some champagne. Like that's what they should have done. But in any case, maybe Hollow Gelato Ben and Jerry's collab coming soon. That'd be awesome. You know what's funny? That I spoke with Mr. Tommy Toon today on the phone, and he actually gave like an idea like with Hollow Gelato that if Abby and I like ever opened our own business, like our own like dessert business, like that would be a great name for a shop. And like literally we could have like gelato and hollow there with our like pictures on it and everything. And I was like, dang, like that would be like actually a lit idea. We got Ray Bradley in the house. Welcome in, Ray. Great job, you guys. It fits you two to a T. Well, thank you so much, Ray. Greatly appreciate it. Giant Peter Adventures. First time in 3 years going back to Disneyland. Wow. Mr. Travel Adventure. Wow, man, you're way overdue, dude. That's cool. That's awesome. So glad. Whenever you're down here, you know, chances are, you know, we may already be in the park, but
Yeah.
if you're in there, just holler at us and we'll hightail it down there.
Mhm.
Let's see. I technically have been to Avengers Campus Paris more than Avengers Campus DCA. Wow. I mean, you're really not missing anything. Let's see.
Unfortunately, no.
Let's see. Where are we here? Let's see. Oh, okay. So, okay. Peter was Armenian, not American, George. Okay. That makes more sense because I'm like, how is that American? Like, am I missing something? Okay. Armenian. Okay. That makes more sense. Let's see. Orange Crow 55. The full body Italiano cut of the Citrico Central is available on his OnlyFans. I love it. And of course, Lucas, only George. That is a you know, that belongs on a shirt. Only George. Yeah. I like that. And then Johnny, of course, only Italianos. You guys are giving me some ideas here. Like, that's awesome. Let's see. Mr. Candy Camper, going to head out for the night. Congratulations on the new rebranding. It fits you both very well. And I can't wait to link up. Thank you so much, Thank Candid. You. So glad you were able to join. Have a good night, and we'll be talking to you soon. Oh, Giant Peter Adventures Jollibee reviews, please. Okay. All right. You know, it's funny that I wish that I got, you know what? I think I still have the video of me trying Jollibees for the first time. So what I might do is we'll do a review on some of the stuff that I didn't do, but I'll throw in that video, the first reaction to me trying Jollibees.
How about with you ordering it? I think I filmed you ordering it.
Oh, you did order. I had a butcher like the wording on that. Let's see. And Sean Narani, welcome in. Wearing the matching sunglasses too. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. They weren't served 3 drinks initially, but the CM caved and ended up doing it later. I wonder if she knew that I was pissed. Because I think she might have maybe she heard me that I said, you know what, it was going to affect her tip. Because
you were loud enough.
Oh, yeah, I made it known. I was
like, oh my God. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let's see. Those Baja Breezers that Tones got us on were amazing. Yeah, he was on like he got some strong shit. Like that was like I think that's what happened. Like we all had like our drinks, and it was abnormally hot that day, and I think like mixed with um, the alcohol, the heat, and Candid going 120 miles per hour, like all together, like we all just like crashed. Like we all crashed at different times. Like when we went back to take our little break, OG, I've been on many trips with him. I've never seen him take a nap. He was out cold for 3 hours. I literally went into the room. I had to make sure that he was still breathing. Like that's how bad it was. Like it was just like we were all toasted. And then he was out cold. I went back to the parks. Tones was coming back. And as Tones was coming back, OG was leaving because it was like the last day of like the weekend for my birthday. As I said, I definitely want to do that again. That was so awesome.
And then I was knocked out, so like OG didn't want to wake me up, so he like texts me later on telling me I left. So if I didn't want to say bye, or I couldn't wake you up to say bye.
Yeah. And then Tones called me and he was like, "Is anybody here?" I'm like, "No, I went back to the park." He said, "I thought you left the park." I said, "I did. I'm going back." He was like, "Oh, well, I just left." And I was like, "Well, Abby's there." And he said, "She is?" I said, "Yeah, she's sleeping." I said, "OG's there too." And he was like, "No, he's not." I'm like, "Oh, he's not?" It was funny that day, honestly. It was chaotic. I think we have to have like a little bit more like structure if we ever do the parks again with that big of group. But the weekend as a whole was perfect. I couldn't have asked for something better for my birthday, turning 35. And again, kudos to Abby. I mean, for putting that all together like over a year, So again,
I know
that was awesome.
I planned that a year prior when I was still trying to date.
Yeah, she was reeling it in. Let's see. Sean Narani, that's right, George. One day that you get to be a diva. Absolutely. Like, and I was like not having it. Like, I was going Beverly Hills style in that bitch. Like, like
poor girl, she probably can.
Yeah. Oh man, that was and then Giant Peter, the Hollow Gelato special access. Let's see. Yeah, George had to throw around his special access to get that third drink. Yeah, I really had to. Like, I was ready to get on the phone with Iger. Like, it's like I know you're about to have your tea time at what is the course called?
Where you guys go?
No, I'm like losing like the golf course, Palm Springs. Jeez, I couldn't think of it.
I don't know where you guys go with him.
Yeah. And then Sean says, "We need to do a Hollow Gelato and Walt's Apartment collabo soon. Let's effing go. Absolutely. Definitely down for it."
That was fun.
And we got Kiki and Luca in the house. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome in, Kiki and Luca. Let's see. Got Lucas and Disney. Must be nice just going to the park like it's the backyard of the house. Yeah, I absolutely.
It is our backyard.
It really is our backyard. Literally, we're constantly there. I absolutely love it. I've been wanting to do that since I was like 9 years old. To just be in a city near a Disney park. Never thought it was going to be Disneyland. I never thought I was going to end up in California. I really thought it was going to be Florida because I was East Coast, base. But the more and more I started coming out here, I started falling in love with it. And then, of course, a lot of my friends being out here already, doing YouTube. And then, of course, this one sealed the deal for me. And I'm like, okay, I think it's time, head west. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Then we got Kevin Davis in the house. Welcome in, Kevin. So glad to have you here. See. Okay, it says Diana, but I think I think it was for Dana Walden. Resolving Jimmy Kimmel's situation so quickly will help her position chances to become the next Disney CEO. That's interesting. I actually didn't even really think of that because I mean, after the fact that it was resolved, and I know a lot of people have different takes on it, and I'm not really going to, get into the full effect of that. But I will say to your statement, Kevin, I mean, that is a Dana Walden effect, and she really hasn't done anything to kind of solidify like her runnings because like Josh Tomorrow is like ahead of the game. So I mean, this might potentially put her back in. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, it's a head to head race, but I still think Tomorrow has that slight edge as long as he can deliver with the park stuff. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Or it might not even be either one of them. It may be somebody that they bring out of third party. Let's see. What is the announcement? So sorry, Kiki and Luca, that you ran in late. I'm gonna bring up that we decided to rebrand Citrico Central, and we're going with, this is going to be the new title of the channel, Hollow Gelato, which is basically desserts based off of the Filipino culture and the Italian culture. And this is the new logo. And basically, we're still going to keep all the stuff that we do here on the channel, but it's just going to be themed to more of us. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where are we here? We got Mr. Capture the Magic in the house. Hey. Welcome in, Jared. So glad to see you. Let's see. Where am I? I think I lost my spot here. Here we go.
You're jumping around like we're doing the pumpkin pursuit.
Yeah, I am. I thought I missed something, but okay. I wanted to go back up a little bit, but I think I went up too far. That's what she said. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Giant Peter Adventures Campus DCA. I have been 3 times and 3 times to Avengers Campus Paris. 4th Paris campus trip next year. Nice. Let's see. Oh, and then Lucas, did I miss the announcement? I'm for sure, because I also did it for Kiki and Luca. So I think if you were still in here, Lucas, if you got to see the new logo. Let's see. OG probably saw D23 Girl. I will say this, that if we are lucky enough to go to D23 next year, if he sees D23 Girl, he is going up to her. I'm sorry.
I'm pushing him.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Let's see. Families will go see The Mandalorian and Grogu at theaters. I think so. I think honestly, this is going to be a movie. I know that the trailer dropped. We did get to see a sneak peek at D23 last year. I would like to do a possibly a trailer reaction very soon. Once I get the time. See, I'm trying to like squeeze everything together here, but yeah, so definitely I do agree with you, Kevin. I feel like hopefully if it's done well, that, this could kind of bring some pulse back to Star Wars and Lucasfilm for sure.
Because Baby Grogu is adorable.
Yes. See, Lucas and Disney. Good thing Disney is starting to add 0% alcohol and cocktails now, so I can pretend I am drunk with the other crew. There you go. And OG55 says, new CEO is Seymour Duck. Might as well have a duck as CEO. I mean, the ducks work really well at Disneyland. I mean, they get fed. As I said, if I was to manifest myself back into another life, it would be a Disneyland duck. But I know she wouldn't appreciate that because she doesn't like birds. So can you imagine a duck following her around? She'd just be like running from me all the time. Let's see. We got to see Giant Peter Adventures. I could see OG on the coaster and the logo of Hollow Gelato. Yep. OG is the CEO and Italiano becomes the president. I will say this. If I was, I'd be getting the work done, folks. Let's see. Is the logo AI or done with Photoshop? Just wondering. I used an app which I think it does fall under the pretense of AI. It's called, what is it called again?
Chat GPT.
That's it. Yeah. Let's see, capture the magic. OG has to do it Johnny Bravo style. I mean, come on, who doesn't love Johnny Bravo though? Hey there, little mama. We got David in the house. Welcome in, David. So glad to see you. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I'm out, friends. I was going to say I'm our friends. I didn't get that, Kev. So sorry. But he says I'm out, friends. See you real soon. Thank you so much, Kev. I'm so glad that you were able to join in for
Enjoy
as much.
Oogie Boogie for me.
Yes, have fun with Oogie Boogie. She wishes she was there with you right now, because she's definitely not looking forward to the next coming weeks. Let's see, and capture the magic. That birds are creepy, so he's with you on that one.
Thank you. They are.
Let's see. George as a duck to Abby would be more scarier than anything at HHN.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they smell my fear.
Lucas says, how well do you know Schmoofy / Brett? I don't like, I didn't like know him like on a personal level, but I mean, I did know of him. You know, I did follow him and everything, and he is going to sorely be missed in the community. And no, it was a matter of time for the condition that he had, that it wasn't going to take too long. But yeah, as OG said, you know, rest in peace to him, and thoughts and prayers go out to his family and friends, for sure. Let's see. How did Abby do with Murder of Crows Scare Zone? The Murder of Crows. Oh, are you referring to like at HHN the giant crows?
Birds? Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't do.
I go like that.
Yeah, there. Honestly, when I uploaded the vlog and she watched it, she was like,
"It was funny.
This is what it looks like."
I watched it with a couple of my coworkers, and then they were laughing because I was like, "Wow, I didn't know we saw that." And then I was like, "Well, that's scary." And they're like, "Didn't you go?" And I go, "Yeah, I was right there, but my head was like that the whole time." Yeah. Watching the vlog was the first time I actually saw what was going on in the maze.
Yeah. And Johnny A says, going to go over and mod another live stream. Congrats on the new endeavor. Thank you so much, Johnny. Thank you for joining, and appreciate it. And have fun over on the other live stream. But yeah, so I mean, this is kind of like the way that, you know, we're about, you know, to go. I don't know what I just said. About to go. Do you even know what I said? I don't even. That wasn't even lost in translation. I don't even know what the hell that was. That was like some pig Latin gibberish. But yeah, this is the route we are going to go with the channel. There we go. Much better. And then Giant Peter Adventure says, I heard Abby screams. I think everybody heard. Well, between her and Mademoiselle, they both. There was this one moment. I think it was during the Terror Tram, when we were going through the like the cabin barn kind of thing to get into like the maze portion where you go into Black Phone, and this figure pops out on the left, and they weren't expecting it. I wish I would have caught it on camera. If you would have seen both of their faces, that would have been cinematic gold. And I wish I would have captured that on camera, but unfortunately it happened so fast that I couldn't even move the camera over there.
Yeah, I think you hear me scream all the time or cry. There was a part where I was like just crying, and he's like, "You're pushing me, you're pushing me."
She was like, literally, Mademoiselle was like pushing her to go. She's pushing me. I'm trying to hold the camera. Like, wait, I gotta get this.
I was like, I want to get the hell out of here.
Oh man. And Capture the Magic says, I like the churro one personally. And what he's referring to was I sent the group the picture of the logo with, rather than me hold the turkey leg, I'm holding a churro. The problem with that one is it looks very wrong and very risque, especially how the AI had me hold the churro up to my mouth, and my mouth is open. Not a pretty sight, folks. No. But I shared it out to them, and like they got a kick out of it. So I went with the turkey leg.
Yes.
See, Lucas and Disney. By the way, Jared Bush announces that new Encanto attraction for Animal Kingdom will have new dialogues and more that is never before seen, and exclusively by showing for the attraction. Thoughts? So we actually just had recently a discussion on OG55. It can kind of be like a hit or miss when you take an IP and you basically continue the story of like original new concept, so to speak. So you're not retelling the story. I know a lot of people had issues with that with Princess and the Frog for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I know that they're doing that with Monsters Inc. It's more so going to be set after the movie, where it's going to be based off of laughter, not screams. So is Boo and Randall and Mr. Waternews, like all those characters, they're probably not going to be part of the attraction. Mm-hmm. More so again with the Cars area in Magic Kingdom, and now that they're saying it with Encanto. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm very curious to see like the direction that they go with the storyline. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I'm excited for Encanto. I think that they're going to kind of maybe utilize maybe some sort of technology that they use with Mystic Manor. That would be really cool. But a newer, updated version of it for sure. So I think what I'd like to do is give me 1 second here. Let's talk to the chat real quick.
What?
Talk to the chat real quick.
Hello, chat.
How original.
How are you?
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to do like two things at once, so I didn't want to. Yeah, so I'm like, while you're here, can you talk to the chat? Let's see. I guess it would be nice if I actually hit it. Let's see. Speaking of Princess and the Frog movie, that's been someone leaking the cast member training logs when they are dressed up as characters can do as Dr. Facilier and Tiana. Your thoughts? Yeah. See, that is. See that's the thing. Like, it's funny that people say that they couldn't incorporate Dr. Facilier in the attraction, but they incorporate him in the parade of Oogie Boogie. So it's like, is that really the case that I don't really know like what the process matter is with Dr. Facilier. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I mean, it's hopefully I would like to see Dr. Facilier come back in a way somehow, Sean Narani, probably for the best with churro. That next live stream would you probably have been longer than the bidet one. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that bidet one was hilarious. I think that one will go down like infamously as like one of the greatest conversations. And kudos to Jared from Capture the Magic, and of course Mr. Theme Park Conductor.
Yes, he has PTSD from joining you on the live now, probably.
Yeah, I'm for sure he has PTSD walking into work, because I think that next morning, and Jared, if you're still in the live, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he had an order of bidets he had to put away, and he probably just...
He's like, you guys manifested it. I hate you guys.
Yep. He's so he's probably like, oh shoot, like why?
Bidets Anonymous.
Yep. Yeah, so it's it's crazy. Um, yeah. So I mean, as I said, I think this is going to be a great steer in the direction of where we like to go. Um, so I hope you guys are along the ride with us for sure. Why isn't this not working? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to again do two things at once here. Usually I'm like really good with multitasking, but for some reason I am not. But yeah, but I do appreciate you guys and telling us like your feedback and everything. It means a lot. So let's see, and then we have let me see, where am I here? Oh, come on. Okay. Let's see. Where am I here? I'm sorry. I lost my spot here, folks. I do apologize. See, Lucas and Disney says they are not allowed to make witty jokes anymore for both characters and discuss voodoo. As Dr. Facilier seems like most characters can't make any more witty jokes in the parks for new training. Yeah, I'm not too sure as far as like how like what the process is with that. But yeah, I mean, I don't even Facilier doesn't even do like any meet and greets, or even like as a walk-around character. So let's see. There's been a lot of comparison between Universal character engagement versus Disney character engagement. Well, I feel like Universal is trying to get onto that matter. Like kind of like with the character engagements, as far as like with FanFest, like what they did with One Piece and the Back to the Future characters. And then even the interactions like with Art the Clown, which again, I know you don't like at HHN. So Universal's trying to get up there with like the meet and greets and the character interactions.
Yeah, I just did not want to go with that, but I want to cut my neck off.
Yeah. See, he did say he had to move pallets of bidets the next day. Yes, thank you for confirming, Jared, for sure. So I'm going to bring on a guest to join in on the party. I don't know who this guy is, but I don't know.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Doing good. Welcome in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I've been telling these guys and Marjorie, I love the new logo and I love the new name. I think it fits you guys perfectly. The Filipino, you got the Italian end of it. It's totally you guys. And it also, I think it's really smart what you guys are doing with the branding, where it's like, obviously you're always gonna be part of OG55. You know what I'm saying? You guys aren't going anywhere. I love you guys. Your family. But this gives you guys your own thing, though. It's not like an OG55 spinoff. It's not like it's like it's an Abby and George thing that stands on its own. I think it's really, really smart. And I love it. I absolutely love it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And Timothy in the house, welcome in, which I think this is actually very fitting to the question here. Do you know who Orange Grove 55 is? Absolutely. It's this guy right here.
There I am. What's going on, Timothy? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Oh, we got Jared in the house too, huh? What's up, Jared?
Yeah, we got Jared in here. And then Lucas Adidi says, hi, I am Orange Grove 55.
we are all Orange Grove 55.
It's like, will the real OG please stand up?
Yeah,
exactly. I wish I had that drop on here. I'm surprised I don't.
That would have been cool.
That'd be cool.
No, I'm surprised. Like usually, like you have like all the like the hip hop and the swag stuff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I even got something for my vegetarians.
Woke up looking for the broccoli.
See, Giant Peter Adventures. The bidet stream will go down as the greatest Citrico Central at home live stream.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think honestly, like even though Citrico Central will be ending here, and it's going to move in, into Hollow Gelato. But
Mhm.
yeah, I think the bidet talk, that was something that none of us were preparing for. And I think honestly that was, I don't know, it felt like an SNL skit.
Yeah. Abby's face is like, what the hell?
It's like, oh my god, are they really going in hour 4 of this live stream doing bidet talk? Really?
I don't know if I mean, and that's how you could tell like our personality. The fact that literally we did an hour talk on bidets. I don't think anybody else has that kind of gusto.
But see that, but George, that's what I love about what we do, is that we are willing to do that. and that's what makes it fun, because our content isn't necessarily like super polished and like strictly just, parks or strictly Disney. It's like sometimes it will go off the rails, and that's what makes the stuff that we do really fun, because we're real people and we talk about other things too, you know what I'm saying? And one of those other things happens to be bidets,
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it does definitely makes me want to have a bidet. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, if you want to get a bidet, you got to go to Costco. You got to look for a guy named Theme Park Conductor.
Yes.
And get yourself a nice Kirkland signature bidet.
Yes. Yeah. That's, I mean, and as I said just a little bit ago, the fact that he actually had an order of bidets that he had to check in literally the next morning, like that was like, I could imagine the frustration that he had to like endure as he captured the magic. The best part was when Conductor tried to move on and we wouldn't let him. Well, you know what's funny too, Jared? Like, not even just the fact that we wouldn't let him, he would circle back around. So like he was like done with it, but he just made it so easy that like you couldn't get off the subject matter.
Yeah, it was funny.
Even the chat was just like egging him on.
Oh yeah, the chat wouldn't even let it go. Like you would think that they would have like wanted to like move on and talk more Disney. No, they didn't want to hear any more about Disney or Universal. They wanted toilet humor.
What? Sorry. See, this is how things go downhill fast.
Yeah, very, very, very fast. But I enjoy like fart jokes and toilet humor. Like that's I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. See, and even Jared said the chat also helped. Like, yeah. See, when we have like the great community that we have, like everyone just fits and meshes well in perfectly.
Yeah. Now, Timothy, to answer your question, I'm not going to go live on my channel tonight because I'm live here with these fine folks on Hollow Gelato, but probably sometime this week, look for me to go live probably with George or the OG55 crew very soon. Actually, on Thursday, we're going live on Jared's channel for our bi-weekly show Theme Parkin'. So you can check that out. We'll be live again on Thursday on Jared's channel. It's going to be a multi-channel stream, so check it out. But Timothy, I want to thank you. I would say your last name, but I don't want to massacre your last name. So
like, here's the thing. That's why I didn't even mention it, because I'm like, do I really want to do that? I'm like, no, like I'd rather just not even attempt, because it's a great last name, but like I love very like unique names like that, but like trying to get me to pronounce it, like, oh my Lord. I had a hard time, like even to the fact of like she had to correct me on saying hollow, because I was calling it Halo at first, like Halo. And she's like, no, it's hollow. I'm like, tomato, potato. Like,
you're almost as white as me when I say flabbergasted.
Yes.
You can't get whiter than that.
No.
Flabbergasted.
No, not at all. And especially your full name, which of course I won't disclose on here, but I'm just saying, I know your full name, like the whitest names you could ever have. Like, but it's awesome. I absolutely love it.
It's a very, very white name.
Yeah. Which literally is like, doesn't appear to even connect with like your personality.
Yeah.
Like it's like
my name is like totally like
with his playlist, it's like
Oh, I know.
4.
Yeah, we drove to Vegas, myself, George, and Abby, and it was like just rap city the whole way there for 4 hours. Poor Abby, she was actually the whole way.
She was going in and out between Kendrick and Bones and Thugs Harmony.
Yeah, exactly. And Dog Pound, it was great.
That was a great road trip. Let's see here. Let's see. And then today I had to get a new bathroom faucet, not a bidet. See, but you should have threw in the bidet, man, with the faucet. You know, they might have. If you would have went to see Conductor, he could have hooked you up.
Yeah.
Absolutely. With that signature, that Kirkland signature.
Mm-hmm.
But then Johnny Peter also says, guys, OG's last name is Disney.
Yeah,
I mean, when you have like the special access, man, you might as well be Disney.
Yeah, I do. When I pull up to the club. That's my car horn.
Yep.
And David says, George, you're amazing. Thank you so much, David. Greatly appreciate you.
Is he though, David? Is he though? I don't know.
It's all right.
Yeah. Is he though?
Let's see. You can't tease us with OG55's name like that, George. It is totally not fair. Well, but that's just it, though. See, that's the beauty of the known of the unknown. Disney does it to us all the time. So
yeah, they do. They're true. They very much do. Timothy, have a great night, brother. Have a great night.
Yeah, take care, Timothy. Great.
Right.
So glad you're able to jump on. So appreciate you.
Thank you.
Oh, we got ClickNet in the house. What's going on, ClickNet?
ClickNet. What's up, ClickNet? Congrats on the new name. See, now I have to get used to I'm like, what's HG?
Hello,
gelato. Wow, man, I just had a flawed moment. But ClickNet, thank you so much. Thank you for jumping on. Greatly appreciate it. And it's going to be great. As I said, we're still going to do a lot of this fun stuff. You know, obviously me being the sarcastic, person that I am, I'm still going to have this very witty, sarcastic personality. And then of course I'm going to include as many people that want to come in, OG, Conductor, Tommy Toon, everybody that's part of our family. Of course, it's still going to be great content, great fun. But just wanted to just break away and do more of like the Italiano stuff.
Well, and that's what I said when I first came in, because you want to set yourself up as your own brand too. Like, I'm saying, obviously you're, like I said, you're part of your own, you're part of OG55, but you want to have your own brand. And, I think you grow more when you have that than if it's super connected to OG55. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was the right move. And we talked about it a long time ago. I remember this was a long time ago in the works, kind of, right?
Yeah. It was, we were kind of like talking about it, and I just I didn't know when to do it, what the appropriate time. But I think after the fact, the channel started booming and everything, I felt like, you know what, in the words of Rafiki from The Lion King, it is time.
It is time. Well, yeah, because and that's the other thing too. I want to congratulate you both on the 1.8K subs. That's huge. Yes. That's freaking huge. Because just a month ago, you were at 420, 430, right?
Yeah, it's it was the number that I was stuck on was 427. For some reason, I could not surpass 427. I hit my it didn't plateau, but it just flatlined. And it just stayed there. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I did the 4.5 hour marathon with Conductor, and we talked about bidets. And then we covered the Destination D23 coverage, and I clipped all those with the lives and went to Cabo. And then from there,
refresh.
To refresh. And literally that's what happened. When we went to Cabo, we really refreshed. And so did the channel. So ClickNet says, we're watching you and Jimmy Kimmel's return at the same time. Well, I have to say, Jimmy must be very honored to share the same slot as me.
Well, I think you're pulling viewers away from Kimmel.
I think so. I'm giving him a run for his money there.
Well, actually, to be honest, though, it's actually kind of a crazy night, because we have this great live stream. We have Jimmy Kimmel, But Fallon tonight has Rose from Blackpink on as a guest. So
see, and only you would know that.
of course.
Yeah.
I got Jenny. Jenny's my bias, but I love Rose though. I got all love for Rose.
I have to say, yeah, Jenny from Blackpink, like she was always my bias. I think Rose kind of came out of the woodwork for me with
her solo
APT.
With the APT, yeah, with the solo stuff, yeah, like that's where I was like, okay, like she was like, oh dang, like she can hold her own, like,
oh yeah, she's got a golden voice. She's amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Giant Peter Show says OG and HG. So, oh wait, you know what I just realized? So if we had our own cable show, would that make us HGTV?
Yeah, it would. You would be HGTV, absolutely. Oh wow, we got some big. Okay, so Sean Narani, we just celebrated 1,000 subs, and now you are close. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying we in terms of gotcha.
Yeah, like us. Yeah, and honestly, like, and I'm glad because that you see that way, Sean, because like I do incorporate everybody that like is part of the channel, that's part of us. Because honestly, without you guys, like we would be basically talking to ourselves. Which I mean, we do on any given day, but I mean,
and that's the thing too. Like, you know, that's what makes it so fun. Like when I started OG55, it was just me, but it really became even cooler and more fun when we built a community, just even like off camera, obviously, and even on camera. Like all our friends that joined us along the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, obviously you, George, and you know, Seymour and Jay Shear. And Theme Park Wizard and just everybody, you know, it's been like really fun. You know, we created like a cool little community, both on camera and off camera. So.
Yeah, and that's what I absolutely loved. Like what drew me to your channel from the very beginning. Yes, those early days where you were in front of your bookcase, is you invited people in to have a conversation where obviously you were talking to the camera, but you know, before we did any lives and what have you, but it was so down to earth where I was like, you know what? I like that setup. I love that kind of content. And that's where, you know, I would watch all your videos. I literally watched it from the very beginning when you did your very first one, Mission Breakout.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yep. Mission Breakout. See, and we were just talking about that too. I was talking with Tommy. He said, I love when everyone gives you shit about your PA accent. Which I love it too. As I said, I'm an attention whore. I love it. I love when you guys dog on me. I love the teasing. I love the roasting. I live for that stuff. I encourage it. But in any case, yeah. So like when you did your first video and everything, and I'm watching it. And then when I was part of the Grand Circle Tour podcast, we were doing a holiday kind of show. And it was like, well, invite someone on that, influenced you to be here, and you were the first one that popped in my head right after Tim Tracker. But,
yeah, exactly. he couldn't make it, so I was a backup, you know.
So and that's when I reached out to you.
You actually responded versus
So I mean,
that's kind of similar to what happened with you though, because I wanted to have you. I want to have Mimi Fan on, but she couldn't make it, so then I had you.
Yes.
Okay.
And it just so happens she became your outro.
Yeah,
and suddenly I'm on my own. See, he kicked me to the curb.
There you go. Exactly. You know, the timing, very, very sus. Very sus.
Yeah. But in any case, and then that's when, you know, I invited you on. Then you invited me on March 26, 2019. So now I got that date like ingrained in my head now.
Yes.
Well, and you and I didn't even know the date.
No, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know the month. I didn't know the day. I didn't know.
I know. I was like, why don't you ever celebrate your anniversary to the channel? He's like, I don't know when that is. I was like, it was this episode on this day.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had no idea because you were on so much that it all blended together after a while. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell you like the first time Webba came on or like, because we're always doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us, you know what I'm saying? So
well, which was funny because I actually asked her, I was like, oh, that like is like so impressive. And I actually asked her, I was like, what was the first show like Jay Shearer was on? What was the first show that Webba was on. What was the first show that Slimer was on? And you know what her reaction was? She was like, I wasn't paying attention to any of that.
That's funny.
But Ray Bradley says, you three got such great chemistry. Love it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like we pride ourselves on like how well we mesh and how that we can hold a conversation. And there's a lot of times that we don't agree on the same topic and everything, but we can actually hold a conversation. Who knew? But it's like, yeah, I love that we can like banter back and forth. It's always a great time.
Yeah.
And then we got Remy D in us. What is the announcement? Well, first off, welcome in, Remy D. So glad you can join. I'm going to share with you on my screen really quick. So you are part of the very last Citrico Central Live, more so because Citrico Central will be becoming Hollow Gelato. Which basically we're still going to do all the same kind of content. Mike Wazowski'd us.
Yeah.
So we're going to do all the same fun content you're so used to seeing with Citrico Central, but it's just rebranded more for our cultures of being Italian and Filipina. Yeah. So, and this is going to be the new logo, which, as you can see at the top right-hand corner, it is already changed. We are raring, ready to go.
There it is. And you even added the little chest hair in that logo.
I did. What's funny is because the original, I think I sent you the original piece, and we both were in black shirts, and I'm like, I got to represent more of me. I have to show some of the chest hair. So I ended up like putting it in the description. Put me in a Hawaiian shirt with the chest hair. Now, also, too, what I might consider doing on part of the merch, I'm thinking of having some fun with that photo of when we were at the Poly. That photo.
That was a fun day. That was a really fun day.
That was a fun day. Like that was, dude, I don't know what in the world was in those drinks.
I don't either. But I got to tell you, everybody at home, though, George is really fun when he drinks. He really is. Because George and you and I are very similar, George, where we just become
very similar when they drink.
Very similar. We just get like sillier and more jokey.
Yeah.
And it's just a good ass time. It really is.
Because literally we will laugh at like anything.
Yeah.
Like there could be like a door opening and it makes the little jingle sign and we look at the bell and it's just like swishing back and forth and we'll just start laughing at it. Now, of course, folks, that's when we're drunk. We don't actually sit there looking at bells on top of doors.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
And Mademoiselle says, OG, he still needs to give us the calendar.
Yeah, we went to the bar. What was it? Black Tap over at Downtown Disney.
Yeah.
And we had a few drinks, and George was talking about how he's going to do a sexy calendar for Citrico. At the time it was Citrico, but very interesting stuff. Him naked, but like holding an astronaut helmet right in the right spot, kind of thing for Tomorrowland, things like that.
Yes. Yeah. And actually, technically, I mean, if I really wanted to, I mean, that helmet can levitate on its own. But
like no hands. It's still there.
Oh my God. See, folks, this is me sober. I didn't have no. See, now when you get the Italiana to have a couple drinks, then you get this, but it's amplified. It's amplified.
Amplified.
Yeah. Remy D says, nice name change. Congrats on almost 2K subs. Wasn't it just the other day you celebrated 1,000? Yeah, it literally feels like it. Like, yeah, I just did 1,000 sub celebration live, and it's like I'm blinking. It's like spiraling out of control because it all feels like it's driving me more to do more content. Like, I mean, I always had that driving force, but like anytime like I just keep on checking and I'm seeing the channel grow and I'm seeing the sub con and I'm seeing the view con and I'm able to do like the promotions and everything, and then also with the memberships and able to do and get like super chats and super stickers and super thank yous and all that good jazz. It's just like it gave me that driving force to say I want to do this channel justice. I want to be able to give you guys the proper content that you deserve, because you guys stick around, and that is completely up to each individual to say, you know what, I want to join the live because you know what? I enjoy their personality, or like they're a lot of fun, and it's like, and that's where we appreciate you guys, because the fact that you guys tune in as much as you possibly can, through your day-to-day lives, and you bring us into your life, into your homes, and we just have a good time. That's what makes it all worthwhile. So that is the driving force for me, for the channel, and that's basically what gave me the oomph to say, okay, you know what, it's time. Let's up the antics with like the rebranding.
And then Sean here has said it's better than the ones that get angry or the ones that invade your personal space. Yeah,
Yes.
I agree. Like people that are like angry, or like you were saying, they go too far with the personal space and all that stuff. It's not fun to be around that,
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've encouraged people for many years to invade my personal space regardless, but
It depends. It depends on who it is. They can invade my personal space depending, I'm particular, but yeah.
It's like go through the checklist and you're like, you know what?
Go ahead.
That's a thumbs
There you
up.
go. There you go. That works.
I know OG's checklist.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we got a super chat from Miss
we do.
Mademoiselle.
Yes, Mademoiselle. Thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. And so this is a huge feat for me. And as I said, I'm happy. It's going this way. I'm proud of where I'm at, where I'm going, where I've been, because a lot of the time it's not necessarily the destination, it's the journey. Mm-hmm. And it's also the people that you celebrate that journey with. So, and that's why I say I thank Abby, for the driving force. I thank you, OG, for, like, as I said, for allowing me to have a place on your channel, on your content, because it's just funny, like how things go. Like one thing has to occur for the next one to begin, and it's just like a domino effect. And so I mean, as I said, I'm very excited for it.
Absolutely.
Now, also, and while we're like on the talk of it, OG, do you have any endeavors, for OG 55? Like, because and I asked this because we're coming like into like a new year and everything, and I think Tones was the one that like really like asked us like where we wanted to see like our content grow, our channel grow, and like, do you have any like goals that you want to hit, like either before the new year, after the new year?
I want to hit 10,000. We talked about it at your birthday party. I want to hit 10,000 by the end of the year. We're almost there. I'm like this close. I'm like a chest hair away from 8,000. So I'm like right there. Yeah. Like right there. So that's a goal of mine for sure. And one of the big things too for me is I love to get new voices, new perspectives on the show. We actually have a great video that that just dropped tonight for members. It will be up for everybody tomorrow on OG55. But a great couple, Eli and Angelina, and they were so much fun. Their content is called Mix In Some Mouse, and we had a fantastic conversation about Florida, right, George? I mean, it was really cool. But that's the kind of stuff I love to bring in more people, new people into our community, into our little family. And, like we were saying, like Eli and stuff, I mean, we could,
I could have went, honestly, another hour and a half talking
easy
to them. Like, it was like easy, but unfortunately, like I had the live and I'm like, okay, we got to like wrap this up, unfortunately. But yeah, we definitely will be having more of both of them on, and I actually want to invite them actually on Hollow Gelato now as well, because again, like they were perfect to have a conversation with. The flow was nice. They know their stuff,
Oh, they know their stuff. And we actually met them. I was standing right there in Avengers Campus, and Eli came up and he's like, "Are you OG55?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, what's up?" And we talked, we exchanged Instagram stuff. And then like a few days after that, I'm like, "Hey, dude, would you want to come on the show? It'd be kind of fun." And then the rest is history. But you guys are going to love that episode that we recorded tonight. It is really, really, really fun. After the magic. Yeah, he does. He invades all the personal
Yeah,
space.
he really does. And honestly, that's why we are really good friends, because like we get that same wavelength.
All I ask of Jared is if you're going to do that, just buy me dinner, bro. That's it. And then we're good, we can get all nice and close, bro. It's all good, No worries.
That's usually what I say. Like, honestly, like there's times where especially like in the parks where they say, fill in all available space, and you do move up and everything, and they still say fill in all the available space. And I'm like, if I move up any further, yeah, someone's going to have to buy me dinner and give me a cigar. Like, literally.
Hey,
like,
can a couple of straight guys just hug it out? Come on.
Absolutely. Yeah, why not? Oh gosh. But no, in all seriousness though, I do love your goals, your aspirations, and I think honestly, I mean, you're right there. So I could definitely see you hitting that 10,000 before the end of the year, easy. Yes, I mean, I think honestly, both our channels are booming. And actually, as I said, I welcome it. I can't wait to see what the future brings. And as I said, I think there's a lot of content to be had, especially moving into 2026. I mean, because hopefully, that we could be going to D23. That would be a lot of content.
Now, Peter says HG, OG, Tones, Conductor Tommy, and Wizard for a bro hug. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I say.
Well, Webba too, though. We gotta have Webba in there.
Oh yeah, he could just swing right in there. I'll tell you what, like the next time we're all together, we will do one big bro hug, and maybe like we could do it like where someone's like up like a upper level, and then like take a picture like looking down.
Of this bro hug.
Of the bro hug, and like we could just all post it and tag each other on social media.
That's perfect. Yeah, that is. Oh,
yeah, that's a lot of sausages. Yeah. I mean that. Yeah, I think honestly with that hug, I mean, would be bigger than a German sausage factory there. I mean, in that case, would it even really be a hug? Because I mean, we might be like pushing out each other there for.
We're battle.
See, ClickNet says we're hoping that 2026 is the year ClickNet reaches 500 subs. Yes. Absolutely. And keep moving forward, ClickNet, and everyone definitely go over there and give them show them some love. And so definitely good luck with that. And as I said, anyone has any aspirations, dreams, goals, I always say, go for it. Don't shy away, because honestly, it didn't for Walt Disney, and look where it got him. So
no, absolutely, I capture the magic. I'm always a gentleman. He's always a gentleman.
Yeah,
always.
Oh my gosh. So in any I'm sorry. I just had like a thought in my mind that's really bad.
I think we're going to keep that in your head, George. I don't know if I want to know that thought.
Yeah, no, I don't think you want to know.
The way he was laughing, it's better left unsaid.
Yeah.
Something better left unsaid.
You just rebranded. You have a great new future. You don't want to get yourself canceled out the gate.
Yes. Yeah, and that would be me. Like I'd be like hitting like my stride, and then I say something, and I'm like, oh crap, why did I do that? See, Lucas and Disney. So 300 subs, then 500, then 1,000 for me. Yep. Absolutely, go 100%. For it, Lucas.
No, Lucas does a lot of great. Like lately, Lucas, you've been doing a lot of great live streams on his channel. So check him out on YouTube as well. He's been talking a lot about the parks and just Disney in general. He did some Epic Universe stuff. So check him out. Absolutely, subscribe.
So OG, is there anything else you'd like to talk about before we skedaddle?
No, I mean, I just want to congratulate again on Alo Gelato. See, I pronounced it right, Abby. And I love the logo. I love the name. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And I think it's a cool direction for you guys. I think it fits you guys perfectly. And, onward to 2000 and just onward and upward. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And speaking of which, what was the word that you and I like completely butchered? You had to actually correct us that we always said. There was a word or a phrase or something that OG and I always said, and when you heard us say it, and you're like, you guys are like butchering like the name of it.
Is it Tagala? Was it Tagala?
No, it was actually an English word, but we were just like
Well, funny story actually, real quick before we go.
Yeah.
In my early 20s, I used to go to this club called Sky Sushi. Abby might know about that place.
I remember that place.
On Santa Monica Boulevard. I used to go to this place called Sky Sushi, and it was like this hip hop club, right? And I don't know if I'm probably aging myself, but I don't know if people in the chat remember Tila Tequila, right? And she was there. And now her real name is Tila Nguyen. It's Vietnamese, right? And Nguyen, though, is spelled Nguyen. Now, back then, I didn't know that's how you say Nguyen. It looks like Nguyen. So I go up to her and I'm like, "Hey, are you Tila Nguyen?" Now she took it with stride. She was laughing. She thought it was funny, but I massacred her last name, and that was, whatever. But hey, we live and learn, and now I know it's Nguyen. So there we go.
There you go. And that's really going to bother me. I know it was a word that we said not frequently, but we've used it. I don't know if it was like a location or something, and we like completely like butchered the name of or something. It'll probably come to me one of these days, but when it does, you folks will know about it.
Yeah.
But in any case, OG, thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad that you were part of the change moving forward and part of the celebration and everything. So glad you were able to join us.
Yes.
So I'm for sure majority of everybody already knows this, but in any case, just in case, if you want to remind everybody where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to congratulate you both on Alo Gelato and on almost 2,000 subs. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I want to thank everybody in the chat for joining us today. I want to thank Capture the Magic for always being a gentleman and always buying me dinner when we cuddle. I appreciate you, Jared. And you can find me right here on YouTube at Orange Grove 55, talking theme parks, movies, streaming, all the Disney juicy news, even the corporate earnings stuff. We do it all over there at OG55. So check it out. Also on Instagram, Orange Grove 55. And I'll take it over to George now.
And now your host,
The Italiano.
Thank you. So it's been a while since you did that. I actually forgot about that.
Remember that? That's
I remember that. Dang, going down memory lane there.
Funny, man. Yeah, I haven't really I haven't really been doing the sound effects lately.
Yeah,
I know. And then when you would do the Carl's Jr. one.
Oh, the Carl's Jr.
that one. Yeah, I don't have that one anymore because I had to make room. So.
Well, and I think we all can say like in unison, we know what you made room for. So.
Yeah, a lot more priorities in the roadcaster.
Sure. Yes. The personality of Mr. OG55.
Yes.
There we go. Absolutely.
He will like that one picture we took of Mickey.
Yes.
At the pumpkin pursuit.
Yes. OG, whenever you check out the video that will be dropping to everybody, we give you a little shout out, and there's a moment in the video, and you'll know why.
Okay.
That we were on Buena Vista Street, and Mickey was out, and he was taking pictures. Well, he took a picture with a group of very diversified group of young ladies.
Oh.
And it reminded us of you.
and you gave me a shout out in that video. Is that up right now? That video, pumpkin.
It's on for members, but I believe it'll come out for everybody tomorrow.
Awesome. We'll check it out. Very cool.
Absolutely. So in any case, I want to thank everybody for joining us on this Holo Gelato live. And I could call it that now, but it was actually. But I'll be very respectful also to the very last. It's the very last live of Citrico Central, but the very first live of Holo Gelato. So we're very excited, very proud moving forward. I want to thank you all for joining us. Again, it really means a lot. And again, it's a driving force for me. And again, thank you, OG, for joining me. Abby, always. And to everyone, as I said, the storyline still goes on. This is Abby. That's OG. I'm George, the Disney Italiano. And as I always say in Disney Italiano fashion, stay safe, stay healthy, stay Disney. Italiano out.